In today's video, we're going to review an online Christian school called Enlightium Academy. A lot of you have asked me to review this one, so I have put together a full breakdown for you. And later in the video, I am going to share actual samples of the curriculum so you can see what it looks like from the student's point of view. So make sure to keep watching so you don't miss that part of the video. We'll also talk about the 3 at-home programs that you can choose from, the exact tuition and discounts, and the course offerings. We'll also discuss the admissions process, the career and college prep program, and what parents and students actually think of Enlightium Academy. There is a lot to cover, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Enlightium Academy is a fully accredited online Christian school for kids in pre-K through 12th grade. Their main online curriculum for kids in 3rd through 12th grade is Ignitia, which is from Alpha Omega Publications. This is basically the same curriculum that Monarch uses, so if your child has used that program, this will feel very familiar. It is also the same curriculum that is used at Ignite Christian Academy. And a lot of online Christian schools do use the same Ignitia curriculum. So it's not exclusive to Enlightium Academy. Ignitia is a very traditional, structured online curriculum. Most lessons are text-based with small graphics and charts and sometimes videos mixed in. There aren't any full video lessons, so strong readers tend to do better with this type of a curriculum. They do have a read aloud option if you need it. The lessons include mostly auto-graded activities like multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks, and matching, but there are some write-in responses that teachers will grade. Everything is tracked in an online portal, so students can always check their progress and their grades, and parents also get access to a parent portal so they can keep track of everything as well. And I am going to show you what that curriculum actually looks like just a little bit later in the video. For kindergarten through 2nd grade, Enlightium Academy uses a completely different approach. Younger students do not use Ignitia. Instead, they offer a print-based curriculum, which is either from BJU Press or AOP. So parents are going to be doing more of the teaching, and Enlightium is going to provide the guidance and the transcripts and the parent support. And parents will also have to purchase the books in addition to paying the tuition. So now let's talk about the 3 programs that Enlightium offers. There is the book-based program, there is the online program, and there is also a live online class program called Sapphire. All 3 are Christian programs with different levels of teacher support, structure, and pricing. The book-based program uses physical workbooks and textbooks from either BJU Press or AOP. With BJU Press, there are also video lessons that go along with the books, and with AOP, it's just strictly workbooks and textbooks without videos. Parents will do the teaching at home, and Enlightium will serve as sort of the overseer of the program, providing parent support and keeping track of grades and transcripts. And the tuition for this program is going to depend on whether you choose BJU Press or AOP. For AOP, it will be $700 per year for kindergarten through 2nd grade and $780 per year for grades 3 through 5, as long as you pay for the entire year up front. For BJU Press, it's $840 a year for pre-K through 2nd grade, $920 a year for grades 3 through 5, and $1,080 per year for middle school. Books are purchased separately. The online program is the most popular option at Enlightium Academy. This program option is available for students in grades 3 through 12, and they use Ignitia for all the core subjects and electives. It's self-paced, flexible, and it does not require students to log on at any specific time. The pricing is going to depend on the level of support that you choose. The bronze tier will cost $1,080 per year for elementary school, $1,320 per year for middle school, and $1,480 per year for high school with the prepayment discount. This option is for parents who don't really need much support, but just want to be able to use an accredited online program. The silver option includes more teacher support as well as honors courses, AP classes, NCAA approved core subjects, and dual enrollment. With the prepayment discount, silver tuition is $1,560 per year for elementary, $1,880 per year for middle school, and $2,120 per year for high school. Silver Plus and Gold add faster response times and more teacher interaction, and as you would expect, the price goes up significantly as you go up in tiers. Finally, the Sapphire Live program is their most structured option. Students attend live, online, small group classes 4 days a week. Fridays are left open for study halls and office hours. This option costs $11,600 a year for elementary, $14,080 per year for middle school, and $14,960 per year for high school with the prepayment discount. You can also enroll in Enlightium Academy part-time if you just want to take a few courses. This option is only available in grades 3 through 12 using the Ignitia platform. Students will pay a $250 enrollment fee and then pay per course, $250 for a half credit and $500 for a full credit course. Enlightium Academy does offer several discounts to help make it more affordable. Families who prepay for the full year will get a 20% discount. There's also a family discount of 10% for enrolling 2 students and 20% for enrolling 3 or more students. Active duty military, veterans, and full-time missionaries can also receive 10% off. There is also a 14-day money-back guarantee, so you can get a refund if you sign up and then cancel within those first 2 weeks. Now let's talk about the course offerings. In elementary grades, students will study Bible, language arts, math, science, and social studies. In middle school, they will take English, math, earth science, life science, world geography, U.S. history, and Bible. Middle school students can also take electives such as art, technology, physical education, health, and early career exploration. In high school, the courses expand to include 4 years of English, American literature, Algebra 1 and 2, geometry, pre-calculus, biology, chemistry, earth science, U.S. history, world history, government, and economics. Many of these high school courses are NCAA approved, which I know is important for families with student athletes. High school electives include digital photography, psychology, sociology, music appreciation, personal financial literacy, web technology, fitness, health, and principles of engineering. Now that we've gone through the course offerings, it's time to show you exactly what the Ignitia curriculum looks like on the student side. I'll show you a few samples from different grade levels. Let's start with 3rd grade. So here's what the platform looks like. Your student will see all their current assignments here. If they click on courses, they will be able to see their current grades and progress in each course. Here is a sample of an English lesson. As you can see, it's mostly text to read. You can select the text and then press the microphone here and it will be read out loud. There is no video in this lesson, but many lessons will include a short video. And then it's just this one page here, so when they are done, they can move on to answering the questions. This lesson has 7 questions, and then when that is done, they would either move on to the next English lesson or pick a different subject. Now let's look at a sample from 7th grade. And just so you know, you can go to the Enlightium Academy website and look at these samples yourself. I'll leave the link for you in the video description, and it includes the login info. You can just change the number here, and that will show you the different grade levels. So here's a history and geography lesson. As you can see, there is a lot more text to read here than there was in the 3rd grade lesson, but you can still use the read aloud option if you need it. This lesson also does not include any videos. Once the student has read through all of this, they can move on to answering the questions. This lesson has 10 questions to answer. If we look at this lesson from the Introduction to Earth Science course, we can see there are actually 6 sections to this lesson, and it does include a couple of short videos. So this is the format you can expect for all of the lessons on the Ignitia platform. Now let's just take a quick look at an 11th grade lesson. Here is a lesson from Algebra 2. As you can see, there are no videos in this lesson. You just click through the 4 sections here, and then when you're ready, you can work on the questions. And here is an example of a Bible lesson. So as you've already seen, students would just read through the lesson, and then when they're ready, they can move on to answering the questions. This lesson includes a write-in response that they will need to upload. So this is an example of a lesson where a teacher would need to do the grading. Okay, so now that you've seen the curriculum, let's go over the admissions process. To enroll, families would start by completing the online application and paying the enrollment fee. Enlightium would then request academic records. Students in grades 1 through 12 would also complete an entrance assessment so that they can be placed in the appropriate courses. Then there will be a short online orientation, and once everything is reviewed, students can start their courses. Enlightium Academy offers rolling enrollment, which means that your student can start at any time throughout the year. Enlightium Academy also offers what they call their Future Ready Career and College Prep Pathway. This includes honors classes, AP courses, dual enrollment, and career-focused electives. Students can explore areas like business, engineering, health science, and technology. They also receive counseling support to help with course planning, graduation requirements, college prep, and building a strong transcript for their future goals. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about the reviews of Enlightium Academy. Families with independent learners often say that this program works really well, especially for students who like structure and predictability. They appreciate the Christian worldview and the accountability from teacher-graded assignments. Others say the curriculum can feel a bit repetitive and text-heavy. It might not be the best option for students who prefer video-based or more interactive learning. Some say the workload in high school can be heavier than they expected. Families using the lower level support tiers also have said that the response times from teachers are longer than they expected. Some also say that the Ignitia platform feels a little bit outdated. Families using the Sapphire Live program do report positive experiences, but that program is more structured and more expensive. So, who is Enlightium Academy a good fit for? I think it would be best for students who are really good readers, are really able to work independently, and who prefer a predictable step-by-step structure. It is a solid option if you're looking for an online, accredited Christian school that is flexible and self-paced. It may not be the best if you're looking for a more video-based program. I do think the optional live program can be a good option, but that is quite a bit more expensive and you do have to commit to being online at certain times of the day. Okay, so that is my full review of the Enlightium Academy online Christian school. I hope this video helped you decide if this might be a good fit for your family or if you should keep searching for other options. If you have used Enlightium Academy or another Ignitia-based program, I would love it if you could share your experience in the comments. It really does help others to make an informed decision. And if you'd like to see me review any other online schools, please drop them in the comments and I will make sure to look into it. Thank you so much for watching.